What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing part 4 of my vinyl collection. I have around like 6 vinyls to show you today. I'm not the most, rich person in the world, so I can't do a lot more vinyls in these videos because my collection's pretty small. It's high quality, but it's small. So yeah, I'll just be showing you a few of these vinyls, and I hope you guys like the video. So the first one I got here today is Doris by Earl Sweatshirt. This is an album I go to when I'm just feeling like a sad person. Sad boy hours right here. It's really depressing, really somber production and lyricism, but it's just like really good, crazy. Earl gets in these crazy pockets on these like sadistic type beats, and it's just really something that I don't turn to a lot. Like, I don't play this a lot, but everyone has those days where they're just like down, or like it's a rainy day and they're just trying to be sad as hell for no reason whatsoever, and that's literally when you put on Earl Sweatshirt. So yeah, this album is, in my opinion, his best album. Some rap songs came close for me, but just speaking on his abilities to rap, this is his best in my opinion. The beats are really good. Like, he's flowing on this, he's in his bag on this. I don't know if he'll make a project this good again, but it's all opinion. I mean, I know SRS is like really highly praised, and I understand why it is, but to me this is like his staple project. Like, if you were to tell somebody to go listen to Earl Sweatshirt, you would tell them to start with this project. Favorite songs on Doris would be Chum, Hive, what else? I'm drawing blanks right now. Burgundy. There's a bunch of really good songs on here. Like I said, I don't really turn to this that much to listen to because I'm usually a happy person. This is really only when I'm feeling sad I'll put this on. This is the sleeve. And then it's just standard black. Bill's definitely been battling demons his entire life, so hopefully the man finds some happiness and can make some happy music. It would be interesting to see Earl on some happy beats, on some like weird, like uplifting type of vibe. So I would like to see Earl do that. That would be pretty cool. Up next, I have, let me take it out of the sleeve. I kept all of these in sleeves by mistake. So next up I have Georgia Smith's Lost and Found. The story with this is I don't listen to like any female artists, and I really wanted to find a female artist that I liked, and it wasn't like I was looking for a female rapper. It was more so I was looking for like a chill female artist that I could put on in the background that's really soothing, calming. And I put on Instagram a poll for people to, tell me who they think I should listen to that's a female artist, and everyone was saying Georgia Smith. So I checked her out with this album, and I immediately fell in love. Like, her voice is angelic. It's just very calming, very relaxing, and this album's so good. Like, there's literally no bad songs on it. It's her talking about pretty much growing up as a female and, being told to be certain ways and not being independent and not being confident in yourself, and then kind of being this lost girl to being to growing into this mature, independent, strong woman. So it's a really cool album in that sense, and like, she's just killing it on the whole thing. She even has some rap sections on it. I believe it's on Blue Lights. Is crazy, very relevant to the times right now. So if you guys want to hear Blue Lights, go check that out after this. It's really nuts. Lifeboats, freestyle is insane too, rap wise, but everything else is singing, and it's just immaculate. Insane. She's probably one of the best female artists out right now. First time I heard of Georgia was on Drake's More Life album, and I didn't really think much of it. It was on like Get It Together or something, and then I found this, and yeah, it's been good. I got this for $3 at Urban Outfitters, so that was a steal too. I was there. It was like on sale for $7.99, and then there was a 50% off sale as well. So this was literally $3, which is a steal. And this is the back. And this is the gatefold. It's Georgia as a youngin. So that's pretty cool. And it's on standard black. I'll show you the vinyl, because why not? So this is the vinyl. So next up, we got a true classic in hip hop and rap. Something that I am very proud to own, that is very limited, and when I first saw it, I knew I had to get this, and that's Ready to Die by Notorious B.I.G. One of the hardest covers ever. Like, you know all those covers that have babies on them? Like Lil Wayne, Gunna, I don't know. Don't quote me on who has babies on their covers, but you know why they have babies on their covers? This is why. The OG Baby. This is one of the most classic rap albums of all time. I don't really have to say much about it. It's straight gangster rap. Biggie flows effortlessly, smooth like butter on the entire project. He just glides on beats like effortlessly. Like this guy, I imagine being in the studio, watching Biggie in the studio was like, you probably just sat there in awe because the guy literally would just probably do it in 3 takes, maybe at most, and in the most effortless way possible. He was just born to rap, and it's a shame what happened to him because it would have been cool to see his projects at a older age getting more introspective as rap changed, because back then rap was all about boasting and being really cocky and not really going into your emotions that much. And now with current rap these days, it's more acceptable to be more emotional. And I don't know if Biggie would have opened up a little bit more, but it would have been cool to see how he grew as an artist. Regardless of him not showing like his softer side, because it's the 90s, they don't do that. He does an amazing job in this project talking about his struggles, how he was brought up, what he's seen, what he's done, and it's just a really good intro to hip hop for him. And there's no bad songs on this. This is a hip hop classic. So this is a Vinyl Me Please exclusive, so that's the back. The first sleeve, we got Ready to Die right there, very clean. He's got a letter to his family on the back, and that is the first vinyl. So beautiful, so beautiful. So that's the first one. I saw this, I was like, this needs to be purchased. And it wasn't that much money. It was on Amazon. I guess they like had leftovers, so they put it on Amazon. And then this is the second one. Also very cool. I love how he did 2 different colored discs. A lot of effort was put into this vinyl. They pressed it like cool on the top here, and then if you open up the vinyl like this, it says Ready to Die on the inside. So just a lot of cool details in this vinyl packaging that made me want to get it. So this was a great buy. My favorite songs, so many good ones, but I would go with Gimme the Loot, Warning, Everyday Struggle is one of my favorite Biggie songs of all time. So freaking good, probably my favorite. Big Papa, Ready to Die is amazing. One More Chance, Juicy is one of the most classic rap songs of all time. Suicidal Thoughts, Who Shot Ya, dude? Oh, come on. If you don't like this album, dude, you don't like rap music. Like, I'm sorry, you don't. So, yeah, classic. Next up, we got Mac Miller's Good AM. So I was hyped when Urban Outfitters repressed Good AM. It was going for like $400, $500 online before they repressed it, and I was pissed because I was trying to get his whole discography, and that was really the only thing holding me back. And then they announced this, and it was the most quick purchase I've ever made in my life, and it completed my discography for Mac Miller. And this project, I was a fan of it when it released, but I honestly kind of like looked past it a little bit. At the time that it came out, I wasn't really vibing with it because I was really into Mac Miller's like depressing, kind of mentally, like I was into that like the watching movies with the sound off faces, Delusional Thomas era so much that when he released this, I was kind of like, oh, I miss, that depressing, really honest Mac Miller. And this was a little more upbeat. At the time, I liked it, but I wasn't like a huge fan of it. It wasn't until about 2 years ago or a year ago where I listened to this project over again, because this was the least listened to Mac Miller project for me. I don't know why, but it was. I listened to this over again, and I guess because I'm older now, that I appreciate it more, but this album has grown on me so much that like it's one of my favorite albums by Mac Miller now. Like it has surpassed Divine Feminine for me. I used to think the Divine Feminine was better than this, but recently it's passed the Divine Feminine, and like I really I don't know, my opinion just changed on the album over time, and that happens a lot with me, you know? Like I might not like an album for a long time, but as I mature and as I grow and get older as a person, certain albums, like they hit harder to me because I have new knowledge and a new outlook on life, and I think that's kind of what happened with this project. It's just incredible. Mac Miller, you know, coming out of that dark phase that I was talking about with Faces, Delusional Thomas, watching movies with the sound off, you know, people were really concerned for him. He was concerned for his own health. This project was kind of a way to tell his fans, like, I'm trying to get help, I'm trying to get better, I'm trying to start my life over. And it was refreshing. It was a breath of fresh air. People needed this album. He needed this album to start his discography going into a different direction more musically. This was like his last hard rap album that had like fluctuations of singing, like ROS, which is an incredible song. But yeah, this album is very important in his discography, and I'm realizing that the older I get, and I love this album so much. I think that the beat production, everything is just so crisp in it, and his voice is so crisp in it, and it's like so upbeat. Like if I want to go do something, get confidence, and I'll listen to this, and it's perfect for it. So the back has his head right there. I'll show you the vinyl packaging right now. So there's a sleeve in here, insert, that's pretty cool. So there's the sleeve, and then the vinyl is freaking sick as hell. Silver, I've never seen a silver vinyl, so I was really hyped to see that. And like I said, great album. Favorite songs off of it would have to be Cut the Check, Doors, Break the Law. I mean, dude, there's so many good songs on this. Clubhouse. What's the one? Brand Name. 100 Grandkids, dude. So many good ones on this song. I mean, on this album, jeez. So, yeah. Next up, we got Tyler, the Creator, Flower Boy. This is like something that every freaking basic white girl, white dude has in their vinyl collection. Like this, I felt so basic buying this, but it's a good album. I had to get it. I wanted Tyler in some part of my collection, and this is my favorite Tyler album, so I bought it. I also love the artwork on it. It's pretty sick. I like how this side also could be displayed with just like the little B right there. But yeah, this album's great. I mean, I love how it's produced by him, and it shows off his artistic ability more than ever in his career. And he, for once in his life, speaks from his perspective, and people get to actually understand who Tyler, the Creator, is. And I think that's why this album is his best and his most important. He kind of dives into these like deep secrets that he's kept a long time about his sexuality. He's kind of goes into just more into his head, and people understand why this guy behaves the way he does, because everyone was like, dude, there's no way Tyler, the Creator's actually this person. Like he's kind of putting on a front, he's kind of putting on a show. And I always kind of felt that. I just realized, not today, but like when I bought this vinyl, and I'm not a big Tyler fan, so like I don't notice these things. I'm sure a lot of Tyler fans knew this, but there's a Tesla right there, so I thought that was funny. But yeah, it has a gatefold, and it's got Tyler basically just being funny as hell, saying like, I didn't feel like putting album artwork in here or something like that, so I took a selfie. This is just on black vinyl, and it comes with this little poster. I'll open this up for you. So it's got that, and it's got that. So that's cool. And the vinyl is black. And I'll go over my favorite songs. Favorite songs by Tyler. Go to look at the back, and I forgot there's no songs. So my favorite songs by him on this are Boredom, November. What's the song? I hate when artists do this, bro, because then okay, here we go. I just draw blanks on names of songs. I don't know why. Okay, so Garden Shed's obviously amazing. Who Dat Boy's a banger. Looking at this whole thing for the track lists. See You Again, all fire. So yeah, really good album. Glad I own it. It dropped on Amazon in price, so I picked it up because I never really wanted to spend like $25-30 on this, and I got it for like $17, so that was cool. And then last up, we have a very hated artist that doesn't deserve the hate. One of the most genuine guys in rap. Just a good dude who I would love to just hang out with and be friends with. We got Logic's Under Pressure. And this is just incredible, dude. If you like rap music, if you like just straight bars, straight rap, this is the album for you. I mean, if you don't like this album, like, you're a troll. I'm sorry. Like, you're just trolling Logic at this point. This album's incredible, dude. Like all the internet trolls love to troll Logic so hard and like make memes about him. And I get the basis for some of it, but at the same time, like, the dude is such a nice person. Like, just give the guy a break. Let him do what he wants to do. If you don't like his music, don't talk about it. Don't go on the internet and, you know, say things, because this guy looks at that stuff. Like, this guy goes online and he checks out what people think about his music, and he truly cares about what people think about his music, and it gets to him as like many other artists do. Like, why do you think Mac Miller had a drug problem, dude? Guy hated criticism. Guy hated being in the spotlight. Like, these trolls on the internet literally break these artists down, and they don't realize it because they're insecure and they want to hate on other people for things that they can't do. So I just had to like put that out there before I started talking about this album. No Pressure dropped recently. Perfect. It was perfect. And I'm hyped. I ordered the vinyl for that, so that'll be in one of these future videos. But anyways, back to the point. Under Pressure. Such a good album. Logic's flow is disgusting on this thing. He has such passion and such drive behind his voice, and he tells his life story on this project. He talks about how he grew up in Section 8 housing, had an alcoholic and drug-addicted dad and mom, who his mom was racist and abusive, and his dad wasn't there for him his whole life growing up, and he had to live with his neighbors. And he basically saw drug deals going in and out of his house every day. He's hung out with crackheads. You know, he had this whole crazy lifestyle growing up. His sister was abused and molested and all these crazy things, and he talks about all this on this album. And it's kind of the start to his story in a way. And I love this album. I mean, the beats are so soulful and hitting. His flow is like a combination of Andre 3000 and Nas, and like I always say that about him, like he's like Nas, Andre, and like Bone Thugs all in one. And yeah, it takes you through. It's incredible. This is the back of the album. It takes you through his life, and yeah, my favorite songs I will get to. Let me just show you this one sleeve. So that's cool. It's like him zoning out. And yeah, I truly believe this is a hip hop classic. I don't care about all the hate that I get for supporting Logic. He's really good. That is the vinyl, just straight black. And my favorite songs are Soul Food. The beat switch in Soul Food is one of the best. Oh my god, I love that beat switch so much. I'm Gone is crazy. Gang Related is one of the most insanely fast, well-written songs. Like, in order to write that well, but telling a story by rapping that fast is so hard to do. A lot of times when people rap fast, they lose content. That is the best content-based song with that fast of rhyming that I've ever heard. Buried Alive is amazing. Growing Pains 3 is one of my favorite Logic songs ever. Nikki is him talking about cigarettes, but you think it's a girl the entire song, and then you don't really find that out until the end, even if you do. A lot of people don't realize that. Under Pressure is amazing. The deluxe version's amazing. He goes on for like 9 minutes talking about his life as if he's on phone calls or voicemails from his family members that are real. So that's crazy too. Until the End is probably the best outro to an album that I've heard in a long time. I love that song. Hypes me up. Yeah, I'm happy for Logic that he's retiring and that he's gonna be happier now. He's moving to like Wyoming or Montana or something to get away from LA. And I'm excited for his new stuff. He's gonna be writing a book, doing movies, and I'm excited for that. So yeah, that's my vinyl collection so far. I have more vinyls that I haven't shown you yet. Like I said, I'm just spacing these videos out. Every 2,000 views, I'll drop a video. And yeah. All right, have a good day, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.